Or just a
Oh, oh no, yeah, no, we're doing a speed run.
nice.
Don't you worry. Oh, press A on the control you want to use. Okay, I guess. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. Ooh, man. Hope you guys are all excited for what I like to call now. It's officially called this going forward. Only the good, dead young. Featuring me, Dead Rising, and my pseudo co-host, Young Nasty Man.
Yeah. Hey everyone.
So yeah, we're gonna be going through. What should I buy from the shop? Actually, never mind. I already bought the recovery coin.
That ought to be handy on a speed run.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to get the hot dagger, but you know, we'll worry about that later. Story. No! Oh, jeez, no! I don't want to do this. No, get me out! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! I don't want to be here. No! Oh, jeez, no!
You know, the nice thing about like being in the party and then receiving the stream on a delay is I get to encounter joys like that more than once.
Should we do hardcore mo?
Ooh. I think that might be a little too much for a first
All right, we'll
speed run.
we'll do standard.
That sounds more like it. Because what's the difference on? Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
This pandemic has spread faster
I mean,
than any
honestly,
disease
though, on a
in human
hardcore
history.
mode, speedrunning probably is the best option, since running past enemies doesn't cost bullets generally.
Yeah.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region
Officials
of the
can't
U.S.
say.
You know, back in the day, when you got a cutscene like this, you obviously knew that it was not like the in-game footage. But now it's
Yeah.
like, with graphics as good as it are, you're over there wondering, is this actual animation or is this live action?
This is animation. That guy on the TV definitely was not.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it makes you second guess sometimes. It's a far cry from what we had as cutscenes on the 1999 version.
Yeah, for sure. But no, honestly, like, I honestly wanted them to do it, have a little bit more first-person segments in this game, because I feel like it would be very interesting for them to purposely put you in situations where you like don't have a gun or something like that, and put you in a first-person camera view, and then when you do have a gun, have you in third-person view, just to like up the suspense, you know?
Yeah, from
Because
playing
like when
Resident Evil 7, it really does change the atmosphere. First or third. Because one of the main advantages in my mind of being third person is you can see more than just directly in front of you. In a first person game, you have what's in front of you and nothing else. No, I bet the Stars team has some pretty trippy nightmares.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe not Brad, because he was in the helicopter. But, yeah, like, for sure, lots of, messed up nights.
Gets worse every night. 3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye. What's going on out there?
Yeah, but like this entire sequence... Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
This entire sequence, like opening sequence, is very interesting to me.
Does a good job of setting the mood.
Yeah.
Honestly, like with the beginning of a game, that's really what you need to do to hook players. Because if you don't have a good mood in the beginning, then you're gonna lose your audience. That's why games that have a really boring, obvious tutorial, I generally don't enjoy. I like to have a more creative tutorial and fast pace to start with.
Who could that be?
Yes, who could that be? Alright, so we're gonna be trying to do a few different things this run through. And I think one of them is opening the item box just once.
Oh, you absolute mad lad.
It might be 0 times for the achievement, but I think it's once. I would have to double check.
Alright, I can check for you. REre3 achievements.
What the hell is that thing?
Out the window! Down the stairs!
Yeah, minimalist. The minimalist achievement. Complete the game without opening the item box.
Alright,
And
let's do it.
I might need these later. Complete the game using 1 or fewer recovery items.
Healing items? Or...
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, see, I was either gonna go for that one and use the recovery medallion, or go for the not opening the item box at all.
Man, beat the game under 2 hours would be quite a feat.
I feel like there's a lot of people kind of doing that right now, because it seems as though it's a lot shorter than most.
Resident Evil 4 so far has seemed like the longest one. I take games slow, so it's hard for me to judge for myself.
Oh, I can skip
But based
this?
on your playthroughs.
Yeah, I'm at like 10 hours on Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, when the GameCube copy it is 2 discs because the game was too long to fit on just one GameCube disc. Granted, they were smaller discs, but
Bill? Over here!
Brad,
You okay?
what was that? How did this all
Sorry,
happen
Brad.
so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
We could be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
Whoa! Like, let's run, yo. I love that. I love how he's like, oh, they're zombies. I've dealt with this before. Throw a sign at them. I don't have a gun on me at all.
it's gotta save the bullets for later.
Don't
Yeah.
think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Bill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Sorry, Brad.
I feel like there's a lot of cutscenes in this game.
Shit.
Like a surprising amount of cutscenes. Which will somehow like avoid most of them.
Yeah, that's one thing. We had a conversation about this before when we were talking about Halo.
Yeah.
And how Halo, they aim to have very short cutscenes, just enough to tell you what's going on, explain the story, but not too long where people get bored and antsy.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting because the longest cutscenes are the beginning and the ending. And like that, you know, just like the cutscene at the beginning of this game, kind of gets you hooked. That's how the Halo series works. Don't bite me! Don't bite me!
Oh man, could you imagine a mode of this game where one bite you're done? That would
Oh
be
jeez,
hard.
That would suck so bad.
I mean, I've always liked zombies, especially when I was in high school. I was really into zombies. And I thought that would be kind of a cool game, is like zombies are easy to kill, but you die after one bite unless you choose to like chop off an arm or something. It would make for an interesting scenario. And you could get armor that you take a blow or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of games that are
one
like
bite
that.
only.
You'd be done
Like
so
what?
fast. I feel like H1N1 or Z1 or whatever the crap. So I'm curious if
I
this
know
is a nod to
H1N1 is a
the.
flu.
I'm curious if this is supposed to be a nod to the point in Resident Evil 7 when you
It's my
drive the
turn,
car
bitch.
around. Like, is this the same type of car? Did they just take the car and
I don't think it's the same car. This is tan, and it looks older than this one.
well, yeah, obviously. Oh. Crawl away dramatically. That's another cutscene. Jeez, how many cutscenes are in this game?
Dang. 90s, huh? No,
I think we're in the.
no airbags for these boys.
Oh, come
I
on.
guess not.
Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that
Do you think Nemesis has a understands how ugly he is?
It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it.
I don't know.
Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks.
Maybe that's why
Maybe.
he's so angry.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused
Man, I never realized just how short Jill is.
You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on.
Carlos, please. Dino bites! This ought to be fun.
First things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up the street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
I think there's another achievement for not picking up any extra item patches.
Oh
Let's just
gosh.
do it all tonight.
Joe, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on
Gosh
it.
dang.
So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the track.
I mean, at this rate, you're gonna have an achievement for not opening your menu.
Start by restoring power.
I sure hope that's not an achievement.
Once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Oh, right. I forgot. The knife is a separate freaking item in this game. One of the dumbest things.
At least it's invincible.
Yeah.
In 7, your knife is a separate item as well.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get this ball rolling.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
I guess you have like the dodge mechanic that you can use
Oh, that's
most of the time.
I feel like, though, if you use that improperly, that could do you more harm than good.
Yeah. No, for sure. What? Did it properly there. All I need is bullets.
Says every Resident Evil player ever. You know, one of the best things about Resident Evil 2 is I feel like it made the most sense for him to be finding ammo in that game than, say,
Than any
in
other
this
game.
one or Resident Evil 4, etc. I mean, apart from like when he was in the sewers and whatnot, but most areas he was in, it's like, okay, that's reasonable that there would be ammo in a police station. But I mean, like, let's take Resident Evil 4 for instance. Are the Ganados just like, yeah, where should we put this handgun ammo? Put it in this barrel for safekeeping.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, so we got that set up.
I still find it amusing that in the old
You're not alive yet.
the old model they used, I can't remember the Canadian model's name, but she would dress up as Jill for Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, well, when you're good at playing a character, might as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for a lot of kids, that's what, or like a lot of people, honestly, that's what they kind of grew up with, having as Jill.
I imagine
simmer
they'll
down, Bob.
probably use this Russian model if they remake 1 as well. Just
Yeah.
For continuity.
So that's like the one thing that I don't like about Jill's knife mechanics is she
Stabs.
well, no,
Instead of
not only that,
slices.
but she like every so often does like a stab motion and then jumps back away from the enemy, even though they're not like close to her, you know?
Yeah, that is silly.
Like I'm okay with the stabs. It's just like that, where she like kind of lunged forward and then she would lunge back.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, just stab him in the back of the head. Boom, done. See? He should be dead. Like, he should have a severed spinal cable, and, like, he should be done. It's not rockety science. Alright, the bolt cutters.
This must be the subway.
And
company's offices.
this is the subway company.
One thing I love about the remaster or remake of 2 and 3 is no loading screens. Well, basically.
No, there's never like a moment where it freezes the game to load anything. It's all
Well,
it's
unless
all,
you die.
well, yeah, but that's not like a loading. Yeah, I guess loading screens is one thing. Loading wall is what I'm thinking of. It never like freezes up to load the next area.
Yeah, like in Resident Evil 4, like when you
They're
press
everywhere,
A
dude.
to open a big door. Well, that's how they all used to be.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember if it's like that in 7, but I honestly can't remember.
it's
I
not.
don't remember any.
It's pretty smooth transitions in 7.
But yeah, I really liked that about the new ones because it helps keep it more intense, knowing that things can follow after you.
Yeah. Examine.
I haven't seen a box like that before.
They were in the first playthrough I did. It's how you get the like hip pouch that's at the
It looks near identical. That has
yeah, no, it
stars
yeah,
badge.
it's pretty much the exact same except it doesn't have the jewel that you have to put in the top. Yoink. Thank you. Oh, not yet.
Is someone in here?
Oh, jeez. Oh, shotgun ammo. Where's the shotgun, buddies?
Aren't you glad that Jill gets a shotgun?
I mean, yeah, but you have to backtrack for it. That's just hot garbo.
Yeah, better than stupid SMG like Claire.
Well, technically, her replacement for the shotgun is the grenade launcher.
Oh. So what's her SMG replacement for?
I believe the Magnum.
Well, her little pistol is the Magnum.
Well, it can become
When
the
you get
Magnum.
up. I don't know, maybe to compensate for the quick aiming
Oh,
or
what?
whatever.
Well, you don't get the quick draw Amy unless you're doing second story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Why is that?
Because each of them have alternative pistols that you get if you
So
do
if you do
the
Leon's second story,
story.
what does he get?
He gets another pistol.
Like a regular samurai edge, or?
No. It's just a different pistol.
Huh. How strange. Doesn't sound very useful.
I mean, it's a little bit more accurate than the
Matilda?
Okay. Yeah. These shortcuts are the worst. There we go. I might actually have to heal. Single tier.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. You're fine. Image of health. The red means stop healing. You're good.
Tried to get fancy with my quick times and I screwed myself over. Nemesis? No? Like this! Like...
Run for it.
So much limping. So slow. So sad. I don't remember if putting upgrades on your weapons did made them take up more space. I don't remember if that was something that I liked or disliked about this game. Because that's one of the things that like made sense to me in 2. Just cause. Oh yeah, the doggos. Freaking no. Bad.
I hate dogs.
Bad. Bad Cerberuses. No. No. Get off me. Danger! Don't you technically have to use a green herb here? Because you get infected with the little stupid grasshopper thing, or like cockroach thing from the bug?
That's a good
Is that
point.
something you can avoid?
It smells like...
Idea.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
I guess we're about to find out.
Well, just in case.
Oh my god.
How did you pick up the extra hit roll?
No, I didn't pick up. I picked up the one that they have just kind of sitting there. So what if we do that? Like, cause yeah, I don't think you can like avoid this thing. Either that or you have to... You literally have to go the entire game with parasites the entire time. Which would freaking... suck. No, don't touch me. Don't look at me.
What do the
Don't move like
parasites
that.
do to you?
They kill you, eventually.
Here we go.
Sounds reasonable.
You kidding me? Like I have parasites now. Yeah, I'm not doing this without healing. At least not on not off of assist mode. Because I'm probably gonna die here, honestly.
Yeah, bugs are
Unless I
awful in any game. I hate bugs so much.
I mean, it'd be one thing if I was playing on assist. Because then, you know... Oh, I'm out of ammo? Okay.
Yeah, she looks like she's having a straight up bad time.
Just stay inside my cage. Oop. Alright, that's 2. Get inside there. Climb up this. But we can definitely do the no item box.
Item box.
Yeah, that's not gonna be that hard.
So, you know how once you're done, like
Wait, what?
for instance,
Uh-huh.
the bolt cutters, when you're done with
Yeah.
those, it gives you the check mark to drop them. I was so skeptical of that in my first playthrough of Resident Evil 2. I just put everything in the stash box. I didn't want to risk it.
Like,
I
are these
wasn't
even
about to
bugs
play
at
that
this
game.
point? Or are these spiders? That's the real question. Oh, jeez! Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, I thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Not today, punk. Not today! No, don't touch me! Oh, jeez! Please, no! Ooh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Nope, nope. What? Okay. Didn't realize I was that close to death.
Oof. Yeah. Be pretty hard to do this without using any healing items, not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, with assist mode, it is it um it automatically heals you over time. So I
Oh,
think
that's nice.
I think really the only time you would need them, quote unquote, is when like what the
And what
crap
does the
bogus was that?
recovery coin you bought do?
It heals you over time as well.
Here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, but it's stored in the stash box, so you have to grab that.
So I'm curious, you've played a lot of games. What do you use when like what's your criteria for rating a game out of 10? What do you look for?
I don't know. I just look for ability. Like if I enjoy the game,
Enjoyable.
that's really all I look at.
For me,
Most
personally, I
most
break it.
most.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, for me, I break it down into two separate categories. I have 5 points for gameplay and 5 points for
Okay.
story
What?
slash character building. And in the gameplay, that's where you get your points for graphics, get a point, controls, get a point, etc. gets a point. And if I think that a game has like good everything else but trash controls, then I'll give it a 4 out of 5 on gameplay. And if it has a great so I'll give it a 5 out of 5 there. And it gets a 9 out of 10. Or sometimes a game will not have good controls or good whatever, and it'll hinder, help. But I find that's a pretty good way to decide if I like a game or not.
Nope. Step off. You punk. Yeah, I pretty much just look at how much I actually enjoy the game. I went the wrong way. Because you know, like, a game can either be subjectively good or objectively good, and it can be subjectively bad or objectively bad. And most of the time, that boils down to difference of opinion and whatnot. So I always judge
That is the main
things
power switch.
subjectively, and that always is based on
Carlos, it's Jill.
I see.
and that's mainly just because wait, do I not need oh I was like, do I not need the bolt cutters anymore? Like an idiot. And so that's why I don't really, I just look at if I enjoy the game, then I rate it highly. I don't really have a 10-point rating scale. It's more or less a,
If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more of like a thumbs up, thumbs down kind of rating.
I see.
Oh, hey, buddy.
kind of music do you think Jill is into?
I don't know. Alternative punk rock. Hey, no, buddy. That's bad. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't. I love how he uses his little tentacle as a grappling hook. Just like.
Who do you think over at Umbrella is the one like making these giant-sized trench coats for these guys? Because you know that's custom order.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just gonna be like, go to the tailor. Yeah, make the arms big enough to fit tree trunks, and we ought to be good.
Oh, of course! Of course! Oh, I got away. I keep hitting the freaking pause button.
It's amazing how doing a game in the dark versus the light changes the atmosphere and difficulty.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, back again.
Like, I purposely wait until later to play games like this.
Carlos, I'm in
One
the
of my biggest pet peeves is when somebody's playing a game and they don't have their brightness set right.
All right, where
It just
Oh, jeez.
irritates the heck out of me. Like one of my friends, he was playing Tomb Raider. He was borrowing my copy of Tomb Raider,
Hey, I'm super
and he refused to up his brightness, and his brightness was so bad. It was just impossible to see anything.
Yeah, it's always interesting when people do that, because it draws into question how bad their eyesight is.
But, well, I mean, my eyesight's trash, and I mean, you have glasses too, so I guess we're in the same boat.
You're amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to
Yeah.
Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh yeah.
fuck.
Excuse me, could you please not do that? Stars.
A plus.
Yep.
You should audition for some a role in the Resident Evil franchise.
No, get off my head! Get off my head! Get off my head! I don't want to kiss. Thanks, Nemesis. Ooh, that rhymed. How about that? Woohoo! Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Excuse me.
Do you ever get all of the Mr. Raccoons in Resident Evil 2?
No.
I never did.
Nope. And I haven't gotten all the. Whoa! Go, 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 go. Man, look at all these healing items that I have lying around now.
I guess that's the nice thing about backtracking. Because if you had taken them now, you probably wouldn't have had room in your inventory.
Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, well, first things first. Let's put this there, because I don't actually need it. And I don't need that grenade. Like, I'd rather have shotgun ammo than that grenade. And then... Yeah, no, like, I think you brought up an interesting point.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker.
Hey, Nemesis? I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down! Jill? Jill? Move it! Move it!
What was the interesting point?
But how, like, it's gotten harder to tell the difference between a live action cutscene and a game or a CGI
Carlos,
cutscene.
do you copy? Carlos.
Um,
I need to find another way out.
and I think that kind of happened for
I'm out of
me,
the area.
in Halo 4, actually. Like, it had an opening. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Sweet. It had an opening cutscene, or its opening cutscene was pretty well detailed, and it's actually pretty. Oh, what up, Chef? It's one of those games where it has a very interesting and unique opening cutscene. Oh right, I need the battery pack. I hate this part. And it was just kind of one of those games where
Oh, God. I'm done.
you didn't really expect it to look that good. And then the rest of the game, like the actual gameplay and stuff, was alright. Like, wasn't the best. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright.
Well, based on what I've seen from, because I haven't played any Halo past Halo Reach.
Yeah.
And based what I've seen, though, just from advertisements for and about the Xbox Series X, Halo
Yeah.
Infinite looks like it's going to be a beautiful game.
Oh, yeah. Down, Bessie.
Seeing stuff like that really makes me excited to see what they're going to be able to do for a Resident Evil 8 or whatever
Yeah.
remakes they decide to make. Because with a
Yeah, no,
console
it's-
like that, you can do a lot.
It's going to be very interesting to see what they do.
Especially with like how good TVs are now. Like, they can have some pretty beautiful graphics. Because like even with the Xbox One X, like not every game can run native 4K, but on a now you're going to be able to run native 4K on just about anything
Whoa, 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 whoa,
and
whoa,
8K
I thought this
on
punk was
select
dead.
things.
Yeah, I'm not too excited about the whole AK thing, especially with all the like 4K drama that kind of went down. Pretty much it like came out that the way they got away with calling it 4K was pretty much just not lying to people, but they essentially were like, oh, I can just shoot one bullet and then pick up this. But it's not actually like 4 times 1080p, you know, like they advertised. Oh, can I?
Isn't
not?
it only like
It's
3.2 or something like that?
No, it's actually only like 2 times because they switched how they're actually counting the pixels.
Mm.
So they kind of like switch which pixels they're actually counting and whatnot.
Sneaky, sneaky. Well, when you're as blind as me, the differences are not as drastic, I guess.
Yeah.
Going
well,
from
I mean,
my-
it's not even that. It's not even that drastic to begin with most of the time.
When I swat,
I like how I haven't even picked up the grenade launcher.
grenades are for wusses.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, when
Why
I
do they do this
picked
to
up
me?
my new TV, the difference was, it was very noticeable, because I would be surprised if my old TV was even 1080p.
Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I guess, do I need the lockpick after I get through the city? Because I could just discard that. Like if I don't actually need it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, generally garbage stuff is in lockers, in my opinions, to begin with.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying is if I only need it to unlock lockers, then I don't need it anymore, and I can discard it. Okay, okay, okay. No, get past this punk. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Okay.
So since you've now played Resident Evil 0,
Oh
1,
my
2,
gosh.
3,
How? What the heck is even... What is going on? Just let me get past this thing.
I
What
don't
the
know.
crap?
Are you allowed to get past it? Do you have to kill it?
Yeah, I just got past it. Anyways, you were asking
That was
about
weird. Oh yeah, since you've played, and then like, even though you haven't streamed it, you have played 5 and you've seen gameplay of 7.
yeah.
What do you think is the best weapon in Resident Evil? Not counting like boss weapons like the minigun or railgun that are only available in certain areas.
I mean, oh jeez. Hello, Gov. I don't know. I'd have to say back, Bessie. Oh, of course, of course, of course. You could just come through this door. Yeah, no, that's totally allowed. I love how he like jumps down and then jumps back up. It's the dumbest thing ever. I would have to say probably, as far as like being the most practical. Oh, sweet. I'd have to say the. Whoa! What the crap? These guys could just come wherever they want. Is that the thing now? Is that the deal now?
I don't know. They're kind of cute. Wouldn't mind a plushie one of them.
Okay. I wasn't even close to that guy. But yeah, sure, whatever. He can grab me. So dumb sometimes. I would have to say the probably just the shotgun. It's a good, nice little like full spread kind of deal, you know.
Gives you that punch when you really need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Because, well, all the time, it, really can't be a powerhouse weapon like your shotgun and the Magnum, which does more damage.
Yeah.
The bullets are just so scarce that it's not your best friend.
Okay, let's, there we go. Thank you. Finally made it this time. Yeah, it's definitely a, yeah, it's definitely one of those weapons where it's like this guy. Like, could I lose this fight? Probably. But I got my handy dandy shotgun with me.
When
So
in
he
doubt,
can go
shotgun
suck
out.
it.
You know, with all the Resident Evils that have come out, like, they're generally more, like, especially 4, 5, 6 Revelations, they're more action-oriented, and then 0, 1, 2, 3 are horror, action, survival. It would be interesting to see, like, a much more stealth-based one, where you'd actually, like, have to try and be quiet, or use, like, suppressed weapons. Try and
Yeah,
sneak.
and I think that was something that was interesting with the Lickers in the 2 remake, because I don't know about the original version, but I'm sure it wasn't as like fine-tuned as it is in
for sure.
in the remake. But that was one of the things that freaking blew my mind, was how they were like, well, these guys can't see, but they can hear you, and they will murder you if you aren't careful. So it was definitely a lot more stealthy once you were in the police station. I kind of wish that they would have had them in the lab, but I guess the IVs are okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, anytime there wasn't a, anytime there wasn't a liquor was a good time. I hate liquors.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay.
Like in the hallways,
the
hallways I didn't mind them, but when they surprised you, it was awful.
Yeah, I'm curious if I've made a mistake not grabbing the grenade launcher. Guess we'll find out. I had the inventory space. I could have backtracked for it, but I didn't. Sit down.
Oof.
Oh, Nemi, 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 Nemi. Come on. Okay, can we just talk about that? How the boards perfectly fall into a formation for her to walk over. That's complete and utter BS and would never happen.
Yeah, I mean, but it would be kind of annoying to have to
Oh yeah, no, it would be annoying.
meticulously lay them each down.
But yeah, no, like it would definitely be annoying and whatnot, and it's obvious why they. Oh my gosh, London showing up with the raid! Holy crap! Thank you so much, guys. Oh, jeez. Hope you guys like crappy quality and crappier commentary. I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
No. Oh, wow, you think my commentary is crappy? 'Cause I know my quality is.
Second only to mine.
But nah, thanks for the raid, guys. Jeez, thanks for tuning in. We are doing a speed run of Resident Evil 7 right now, or jeez, Resident Evil 3, not 7. Goodness. So hope you guys are ready for that. I'm burning. I'm on fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always Nemesis with his flamethrower.
See, the trash compactor room and that part annoyed me because it's like, oh yes, this is very realistic. Just flames underneath her. She doesn't have a care in the world.
Yeah, and in this
Ada's
game,
having to use
she's
her
like,
little spy gadget.
she's like frantically trying to get it off.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, birds are awful.
Oh, jeez. Bro, just, no, stop, please. Oh, that's ammo. That's ammo right there. No, it's not actually. It's a costume you can get for Jill. It's the classic Stars outfit. Yeah, I'm playing on Xbox, so sadly no mods. Although I've seen some relatively entertaining ones. Oh my gosh. Oh, I walked right into that. Buddy, can you just calm down? Oh yeah, no, there's tons of fire. He's freaking peeved up the wazoo right now. Don't touch me. I'm scared. But yeah, geez, thanks again, London, for the raid. Really appreciate it. Oh, jeez.
I love how you're totally
there's-
just playing ring around the Rosie here.
Well, yeah, because you have to shoot the gas tank on his back and make it explode. And he has a flamethrower, and I don't have my grenade launcher, which I normally have. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, you sit down, mister. Stop it. Stop it.
It's still kicking.
See, now he's like, oh, you blew up my backpack. Now I'm really mad.
No, I think it would be hysterical to sit in with like a Resident Evil creative team
Yeah.
and just listen to them design like a new character. Like when they were making Nemesis, where they're just like, do we have him ugly as sin and maybe have chunks of his face ripped off? Yeah, that seems good. But where are we gonna put a giant eye? Since this is Resident Evil, we need some big eyes somewhere.
Honestly, I don't think he has one, because he has his heart exposed. So he follows the traditional Tyrant weak point of having his heart. Chest cavity very exposed. He's got a soft heart. I don't know how much I can hold out on this, because I am completely out of ammo.
Try throwing your gun at him. Just baseball bat
I'm
him.
gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna. Oh, jeez, that didn't work.
Get him! Get him! Oh, did not work out.
No, it did not. Whoa. No, I'm
here,
good.
how about this? Try and tie his shoelaces together. Have him trip into the fire. Yeah, see, I hate it when games do crap like that, though, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you seem to be sucking it up. Want the pussy mode? No, I don't.
For reals though, it's like, why? Why even bother? Also, real quick, thank you so much for the follow, One Flaming Bear and Sayata Biri? Am I pronouncing that right? And Harklems. Oh, hope I'm not butchering your guys' names. My goodness, that would be embarrassing. Alright.
Maybe I can hit the full
Pop, 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 pop.
Once more, with feeling.
Oh, you know it. I know it. Can definitely be a lot more conservative with my ammo this time around.
I don't know how many of these people have seen your Resident Evil 4 playthrough, but it amused me to no end today when you were like, why don't I ever have ammo? And then the sneak that bit you earned 8 bullets. It's like, oh, that's where the ammo goes.
You either live long enough to shoot a snake 8 times in the face, or you live long enough to complain about how there's 0 ammo in the game.
So funny.
Ah, it's Hank. Alright. Sweet. Thanks for clearing that up. Don't touch me! No! I don't want a hug! I do like how his chestal cavity makes significantly different noises than if you shoot him anywhere else.
Yeah, it gives you that nice hit confirmed reassurance.
Ooh. I'm fine.
You know,
What?
one would
Okay.
think that
I guess not.
that she would have some, like, I don't know, at least I feel like if I was in her situation, a STARS member, and had been at the in the Arklay Mountains in the mansion and just yada yada yada, I would have a pretty good stockpile of bullets and guns and stuff.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you straight up get chased out of the apartment. Remember?
I'm just
Like,
saying, you backpedal enough.
You don't have
I don't
time.
think it would be
you don't have
that
time
unreasonable.
You don't have time to go back and get more ammo. You know, that one thing that is critical to your entire mission. Oh, also, I think this is where... Yeah, there it is. I didn't grab this handgun ammo my first playthrough, and it always bugged me because it was like the one area that was red on the map.
Yeah, that's so irritating.
Dinner time!
I mean, honestly, with the pressure a fireman's hose has, might not be the worst idea ever to grab the hose
take
and
the
try
truck.
blasting crap with it. Actually, now that I think about it, they literally do that in The Walking Dead. Never mind, don't do that. That's unoriginal.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. See, I think what would be interesting is if you, like, come here and you see, like, Leon or Claire running around in the background.
Hey, who's that rookie? First day on the job.
Yeah. Sorry, for those of you who are new to viewing my channel, I'm Dead Rising, and this is Young Nasty. We started, what, 2 days ago? Doing
Something like
commentary together. Yeah, and we started with Resident Evil 2. And you know, I've been pretty much doing all this kind of stuff solo for the past almost year now. Jeez. And so I've just kind of been chugging along, but I figured it would be nice to have kind of secondary commentary here and there. Why am I picking up these explosives? I don't even have a grenade launcher.
To get the nice blue clear map. Don't want any of those nasty red spots.
But I'd rather have gunpowder.
Break them down and steal the gunpowder.
Yeah, I wish.
Recycle them. That would be a nice mechanic to have, actually.
Oh, of course I don't have any. Alright. Alright. Can I write you a note to fulfill the continuity of Resident Evil 2? No? Okay, bye. Have a good one. I don't remember if this guy's a zombie or not. I guess not. But this guy is.
I mean, honestly, in a real zombie apocalypse type situation, are you really gonna let a lock on a fence like that hold you back?
Oh heck no! I'd shoot it off, or cut it off. Heck, I have. Yeah,
Or
like I have
climb
a
the
knife.
fence.
Like, that might take too long.
Not that much longer than fumbling with a lock or using a knife.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And keeping it intact would make it so you could use it as a defensive perimeter. Oh man. Blood's not gonna come out of that rug.
It's all over in there.
No, I'm pretty sure that everybody will be coming back, right? There's a happy ending to this game, isn't there? Happy ending? Isn't that how Resident Evil goes?
Yeah, every single game has a happy ending. Hey, Nemesis, simmer down. Okay. Thanks, bud. No.
Jill's over there just wondering, like, couldn't you have started it on one of the other STARS members? Why me?
Well, I mean, technically, he did, but, you know, Jill and Brad were the only two left in Raccoon City, and I don't think the other STARS members, with good reason, let anyone know where they were actually moving to.
I guess you got me there. wish Al played a bigger role and like been present in some more of the games, because honestly I really liked him. He's been one of my favorite
that's death.
villains.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it would be interesting. Because isn't it him and his brother that like the Umbrella Corporation like fawn over?
I don't know that he has a brother. I believe his son is in the games. But I think
'Cause
his
I know
son
in,
is
like-
a good guy in Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
This is insane.
What's insane is that that thing would have destroyed all of these things, like every single one of these centerpieces, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, Nemesis is back. Run! Okay, Carlos. Go, 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 go.
It's just crazy to me that this game can be beaten under 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, if I hadn't died
Didn't get off to a great start.
and wasted some time,
Hey, you saved my ass first.
like the hospital,
You're a
I
hell of a
think I
lot
wasted a
braver than me.
ton of time there. My first playthrough.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're safe.
It's interesting to me how games vary in in length so much. And I mean, granted, this is a remake of a game of an old game, which was
Orders.
games used to be smaller on
You gotta
average.
help save the city?
Yeah.
But then you've got
Well,
games that are
and also you also have to consider they cut out tons of content that made the game worse.
I'm not sure.
According
that I would say
according to the
tons of
diehards.
content. But I mean, it's just funny because it's like how long a game is irrelevant to like
Yeah.
other factors of the game. Like you can buy a game that can be speedrun in 2 hours or you can buy like Witcher 3, which you can have. It's a whole lot longer than that. Try and speedrun.
Keep your heads
Or there's other games
Yeah.
where it's like Skyrim, where it's like you can make it as long as or as short as you want.
Yeah, I think the main campaign of Skyrim can be beaten in
Come get some.
Like a half hour.
yeah. Brad, no! Bad Brad!
Leave him. Come on.
Did you get the door open? Okay, sweet.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn,
Poor,
then Lord
poor
will start
Brad.
us. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Carlos, get your ass over here. Remember,
I'm here.
Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
Okay, I know where
So
the
this
STARS
search and
office.
rescue
You don't
mission
need
is
to.
really more like find and detain.
You don't need to keep telling me.
Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
Nah. Careful is not in my repertoire.
I'm gonna need a STARS ID to crack this open.
I don't think I ever did find the STARS ID.
Oof.
How was that thing?
Be very, very sneaky.
Couldn't have been a
I'm
zombie.
hunting liquors. Seriously though, like, it kind of bugs
Here we
me.
go.
Kind of bugs me that you can't walk silently as Carlos.
That he always has the pitter patter.
Oh, jeez! Ooh, you thought, punk, you thought,
Gee,
freaking
copy?
thought.
There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right.
It's always nice when you can get that perfect walk by.
If there's one thing that bugs me, it's how, like, quote-unquote unresponsive the reload button is in this game. It's pretty bad.
I will take your word for.
Plus, it like hardly ever auto reloads, which is kind of odd.
Auto reload, you mean like once you're out of ammo, they'll just
Yeah.
slide another clip in. I thought you were
Yeah.
saying like a passive reload if it was unequipped type of a deal.
No. 9:15:7. This is like the one safe that I always remember. Yoink. Oh yeah, I forgot they made it to where you can't take Leon's gift. I want it though.
The frickin' cutthroat, man. Screw that rookie. He doesn't need this extended clip.
I mean, he doesn't. If you want to get technical, also there should be a red herb here.
If cameras killed those things,
I
I'd
think
be
the
set.
guy with the frickin' auto rifle will be just fine.
No, we won't. I'm gonna run out of freaking auto rifle ammo in a few secs. There's gonna be a liquor, and I don't remember where they actually start showing up, and it gets real rough.
Carlos, the STAR's office is up ahead.
Copy that.
Alright, this one is C A B. Do 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 do.
Do you remember what it is?
Guess we'll be doing this the exploding way.
Wow!
What? That
I'm just watching you delayed, and I realized why you went doot de loot de loo. And now my commentary is totally off place because I'm getting you real time, but I'm getting the delayed stream.
Yeah, that's how it works. And then this one is DCM.
Your quality's coming in pretty good right now, though, I will say.
Yeah, I don't know what It is, like, because it used to just come in like garbage. No.
But I mean, earlier it had some instances, like especially on Resident Evil 4. That's sounding
Yeah.
really good right now.
Man, just imagine the like iconic zombie eaten scene from the first Resident Evil.
In front of the fireplace.
Yeah, with graphics this good.
Oh man.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Be
whoa.
real juicy.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see that.
Wow. That's one special zombie boy.
And then he just kind of kept walking. Open the door, Carlos.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Resident Evil 8 is like. I wonder what character it'll be, since in Resident Evil 7 they introduce an entirely new character as the protagonist.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people didn't like Ethan. And
Oh,
by
I haven't
extension,
heard.
like, I don't know.
heard,
I think it's one of those classic cases of like, oh well, you know, he's a brand new character in an already established franchise. What was the point of introducing this character? Like, why would they do that? You know, one of those kind of situations.
Because it's the story. It wouldn't make
Yeah.
sense for anybody else to do it.
Pe-
I mean, I
people are
liked
weird
it.
like
I
that.
thought it was fresh new. The thing that was weird for me is, since it's first person, you don't see yourself. I thought
Yeah.
the entire time I was a brunette, not this sandy blonde. But then you find out you actually have sandy blonde hair, and it's just like, what the heck? Didn't see that one coming. Seemed like a blonde boy to me.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some parts where he's pretty freaking stupid.
Isn't that how every Resident Evil game is? Everybody makes questionable decisions.
I don't know. Not all the time. All right, now it's
I mean,
time
the
for
fact
America's
that
favorite pastime.
Jill didn't just get the heck out of Raccoon City after Arklay Mountains incident. That's
she
a
was trying
questionable
to.
decision.
It's only a couple of months after.
Whoa, should have tried
Come
harder.
on! I always miss that guy. And now I'm not gonna have a good time
Baby.
at the club.
But we all know what my motto is. He who runs away lives to run another day.
Oh, come on, no. Get off me.
This asshole again.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you.
This will take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Is that Jill in the front row?
I don't want to open that item box. Yeah, I don't remember if or where you find the STARS ID badge. Alright, and now we are back on Jill.
I could not tell you.
That was a trick question. The answer is yes. Look at that. Look at that. I open this door, and there's no QuickTime event. It's great. It's fantastic. It's how games should be designed.
Yeah, and it's not like it was just Resident Evil 4. It's a lot of games around that time seemed to think it was a cool way.
They just give you the grenade launcher? Okay, that's pretty legit. It's probably because you need it for the boss fight coming up. No. No! Get off me! Okay, yeah, you can turn a full 180 immediately. Get up there.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Oh, wow. Let's take that. Oh, hey. He thought he could escape. We'll share the same fate as the rest of your friends. Run away! Such a big boy.
Come on!
Oh, of course. Of course.
I wonder where Jill's family is at.
Where's Leon's family?
I don't know, Kentucky or wherever he's from.
Kentucky. I need to get rid of one of these, and I don't know which one. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Oh, hey! Hey, buddy! How you doing? Jeez. Where you at? 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 Ah! Ow! That hurt. Oof. Rawr. Alright, this is the fun part. Oh, what? I got him? Wait, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just watching the stream. Sorry. Sometimes
No, you're good.
I get a little focused
good.
watching.
Nah, you're fine.
No, I've always you know, I grew up watching playing Resident Evil and like that, and so it's always
Stab him in the
a bit of
stab him in the
nostalgia,
chest.
excitement of playing. Even though I'm really honestly playing Resident Evil 7 was so terrifying to me when I first started that I had to have the lights on and like had Caitlin, my wife, for everybody who doesn't know, there with me just to help keep me from freaking out too bad. And
Aw,
Evil
that
Within,
was-
I completely gave up on because I thought it was too intense. I've definitely developed
Where is he?
more
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, jeez.
horror stamina.
Yeah. Yeah, and Resident Evil is like an interesting series because you have so many of these action sequences that you don't really expect to be, you know, as like this. You wouldn't expect this in any other horror series besides Resident Evil. Come on,
You're about to take a
bring the
nasty
house.
fall.
Wah! Okay. You know what? That's fine. That frees up some space for these. Okay. Looky here, Buckingham Palace. You need to stop. I love the giant glowing red spot. Just. Bloop.
This fucker is fast.
You know, I obviously have no game development knowledge or really any computer know-how whatsoever. But I imagine doing fights like these,
Oh
like
my
designing
gosh, that
them, would be
missed.
pretty fun too. Be pretty fun to do.
Okay, I'm gonna run out of ammo here. Mercy! You win! I got a knife! I'm gonna stab him.
I wonder
I'm gonna
what
stab
they.
him right in the
I
butt.
won-
I'm gonna stab him in the butt. Never mind, he's running away.
I wonder why they they didn't call this one Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, like they did the original.
I think because they wanted to differentiate it from the original, because they knew it wasn't going to be everything, you know, it doesn't have everything that the fans wanted situation. Ooh, those are grenade shells. I can use those.
One thing I thought that was interesting was, so in Japan, the series is called Biohazard, right?
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny how on Resident Evil 7, the subtitle for it was
Biohazard. And then in
Biohazard,
Japan,
yeah.
it was Biohazard Resident Evil. And did you also notice that in both regions, respectively, they have the number 7 highlighted either in Roman numerals for Resident Evil, and like the Arabic numeral for 7 highlighted.
I didn't see the
titles.
Arabic numeral.
In
That's pretty cool,
bio,
though.
it's in Biohazard. It's in the Japanese version. So in the English version, they have
I gotta hurry and Google that. Sounds cool.
they have the Roman numerals, and then in Japan they have the Arabic. Stab it! Stabby! 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 Look, I know you want me
just
to waste all my ammo.
Run of the mills.
Yeah.
Regular run of the mill 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, on my watch I have a setting to do like Arabic something or other, and it's really weird looking numbers. And so I was figured like it was something like that, but no, just regular Arabic. Indic,
Yeah.
or whatever it's called. I don't know these fancy words. I'm a simple Idaho boy.
Come on, climb on up. There you go. Smile for the camera. It missed again. Wait, maybe it didn't. No, it did. Oh, pile driver! I have one freaking round left. It's gonna be rough. Oh wait, what's this? Ooh, shotgun shells.
It's your lucky day.
No, it's not. I am hurting. I am in pain. Ooh. But that was lucky.
When the pain leaves,
And-
where does the pain go?
Like, I don't want to shoot him, even though I know I definitely could shoot him.
You gotta be strong.
it's not-
Gotta has the patience.
Yeah. Get up there. Oh my, okay, thank goodness. I was gonna be so mad if it was... Ooh. Yeah! We done did it!
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
Do, 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 do.
Roughly half a day later, and it's still not sunshine, like sunny out.
Yeah,
Or
so I
maybe
was
it's a
thinking
whole,
about
maybe
that.
it's a whole day later.
In Resident Evil, the whole thing happens in a night, right? Probably
Yeah.
started around 7 p.m. and finished at like 11 o'clock the next day. Or whatever, I don't care. Irrelevant time. But Resident Evil 4 obviously takes place over the course of several days. And our homeboy, Leon, he doesn't seem to be taking too many naps. So he's got to be a trooper.
I don't got time for this!
Apart from when he gets dizzy and falls unconscious in enemy territory.
He wanted to take a nap. Falcon! Aww, I wanted to do a Falcon Punch!
You know, it'd be really nice to have in a Resident Evil game is a high power, like not like a rifle high powered like you have in Resident Evil 4, but like kind of a scout rifle type deal, like an M1 Grand. Oh,
Yeah.
something with iron sights, but does more damage. I would appreciate that.
I don't really want to.
Sound like me in class.
Dude, you want it's gonna suck? The
What?
hunters.
Ooh. Hunters always suck. Aren't they supposed to be like frogs? Isn't that what they came
Yeah.
from? Were frogs? Yeah, those
Yeah,
are some freaking messed up frogs. Let me just say. Let me just say.
Oh,
those
he's
are
dead.
some freaking
I'm dead.
messed up
Yep.
frogs.
Okay. What was up with that struggle? Why was it so long? Why did it just kill me? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Yeah. One thing I really do appreciate that a lot of games are able to do now is provide more than just 3 types of enemy, like appearances of enemies.
Yeah.
Tyrell.
Like we have different zombie models, and while like they're not all unique, there's enough unique or enough different ones that you're not just killing the same green jacket, red shirt over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like,
I'm curious, what was your first video game you ever played? Do you remember?
Okay, you were alive? Bull crap. Get on the ground. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm pretty sure it would be something like, probably Mario. Like the OG.
Nice. I don't really have any memory of playing a video game console until I played Super Smash Bros. On a GameCube at a friend's house, and I came home and I was like, Mom, Dad, we gotta get ourselves a GameCube. That thing's legit. And then that Christmas we got one, and it was pretty cool. Good times. But the first game I like once we got it was the Lord of the Rings 2 Towers.
Yeah.
And then I played Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely started with Mario, but the first game I ever beat, like, on my own was definitely, okay, let's equip that real quick and just kind of huck it over there. Perfect. Was definitely Ocarina of Time. Like, that's the first game Because when I was pretty young, we got an N64, so that was what I grew up with. See, this is how I would be using a knife if I was trying to, like, I don't know, dismember my enemies? Which, in a zombie apocalypse,
personally,
I'd
I
kind of be
think-
trying to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel
I
like it would be smarter to get a bigger knife, like a machete. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, but beggars can't be choosers. A machete's not really tactical for an urban situation. Or it's not practical, rather.
Eh, I guess.
Oh, I don't want to be here yet. That's hunter territory. I don't want to go there.
You make it sound like the hunters are a gang.
They are, man. And they're scary. I don't like them. I don't want to jump down there yet, either. And I can't go through there.
Here's a regarding
Actually, yeah,
Ocarina
we're gonna
of
go
Time.
through there.
So we got the collector's edition, or like the collector's edition game, whatever, of
Yeah.
on the GameCube that had Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Awakening, Ocarina, Majora's
Yeah,
Mask.
the like definitive collection or whatever it
Yeah.
was called on GameCube.
Yeah. But anyways, and like I said, I started off playing Lord of the Rings because that's what I knew. I'd never heard of Legend of Zelda or Link or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Sounded from the GameCube, but my mom wouldn't be home until like 4 o'clock or whatever. So I knew that I had until 4 o'clock to, without anybody knowing I play GameCube. But I was smart enough to know, okay, they know I play Lord of the Rings, so I can't play Lord of the Rings. But I wanted to play something, and I was like, "What's this game?" And so I put in Ocarina of Time, and I started playing it just because I didn't want to get caught playing it. And then I started playing it, and I wasn't very good. I was 8. It took me quite a while to do anything in it. But I'll always remember my dad, he let me pull the Master Sword out of the stone, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, the weird thing about Ocarina of Time for me was I like saw my brother play it, but I never back then my brain wasn't, you know, it wasn't done developing, so I never connected the dots of like, oh, my brother did this, so that means like I should do this. Like that never clicked in my head that I should copy what my brother did. And so I literally just did everything on my own and would like brute force my way through it. And so like growing up, growing up, like, you know, most people complain and whine about the water temple being like the hardest area of the game. I freaking love that area. Like that is probably my favorite temple to this day for a Zelda game. And it's because I got a huge sense of like accomplishment when I actually
Beat it?
finished it like on my own. Yeah. So it was definitely one of those situations where it was like, whoa, I forgot. Are you alive?
See, for me, the hardest one in, like, even now, still, like, playing it, I have it on the 3DS, and I'll play it on occasion. Still, the hardest one, time and time again, is King Jabu Jabu's belly.
See, yeah, that one is kind of tricky. and it's a little frustrating here and there, but it also, I don't know, there's like this this air of like once you learn it, you kind of have it memorized kind of situation, if that makes sense. Oh, Hunter. Oh, spooky scary.
I haven't reached that level, so maybe I just need to beat it a few more times.
Yeah, you like that? No, you don't. Whew. See you later, loser. Go, 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 go. Oh! Heh. All right. Well, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Dude, here's a idea.
What?
Talk about your
You're giving me a
introduction.
speaking prompt?
Yes, I'm giving you a prompt. Talk about your introduction to Xbox and like the first game you ever played on Xbox. Because for me, my first introduction was the original Xbox with the original Halo. So, and I'll talk about that when I get back. But I'm giving you a speaking prompt.
Alright. So let's see. I guess, yeah, the first time I encountered an Xbox would have been the original at one of my friend's houses, and we did multiplayer Halo 2, I think it was. I don't think it was Halo 1, but I'll be honest, I'm not a Halo player, so I couldn't tell you the difference. Anyways, I played that a handful of times, but I never did anything big. And then in 2005, like most kids I knew, I was all about the Wii. The Wii, it was the cool thing. So I got a Wii, and then as I got older, probably around 12 years old, one of my friends that I would hang out with, he had an Xbox, and we would play Halo 3 together. And we would play Call of Duty together as well, and we had a blast doing it. And more of my friends got Xboxes, and we'd played the Call of Duty World at War pretty heavily, and we really liked that. And then I got my first job working in the potato harvest here in Idaho. And I decided that I wanted to buy myself something gaming wise, and I wanted to get a Xbox 360. But at the time, my mom, she didn't want me to have a gaming console because she thought that I can't remember her reasoning. Anyway, so I got a Nintendo DS instead. The next year, though, I finally convinced her to let me get my own Xbox, and so I bought a used Xbox Elite. And my dad and we started playing Gears of War on it pretty religiously. We liked that game a lot. And Fallout 3 and Oblivion, those were my jams. That's where I first really discovered open world RPGs other than Zelda. Getting a Xbox really broadened the categories of games that I'd play, because obviously with like my GameCube and I played more of the classic Nintendo games or Resident Evil. Basically, if my dad played it, I played it. But now that I had my own console, I was free to play what games I wanted and decide for myself how I want to play and when I wanted to play. And that level of freedom really helped me to learn what I like to play and how I like to play. Then I bought my Xbox One that I have now a couple years after it came out. And I never liked doing online gameplay. I hated playing Halo 3 online. I hated playing Call of Duty online. Apart from Black Ops 1, I liked doing Black Ops 1 just for the sticks and stone. But on Xbox One, I kind of got strong-armed into playing online with some people I met online. That's actually how I met Dead Rising, is through a mutual friend. I was playing with him, and Dead hopped on, and that's how we met. And then Dead invited me to play more and more games and got me introduced to the whole online community. And ever since then, once again, it's opened up a more broad gaming world for me to experience.
See, I never knew that. I never knew I'd, like, introduce you to online gaming, so to speak. I thought you would, or were more of an online gamer.
I hated it. Nope, I hated it.
That's interesting.
I played Fallout 76 with Jake and McKay, and Warhammer?
Warframe?
Vermintide.
Oh,
no, not
yeah.
Warframe.
Warhammer.
Vermintide with McKay and Jake. Those were the only, and I would just buy like the 1 month Xbox Live Pass to do it. It wasn't until I started doing Destiny and stuff like that where I got an actual Xbox Live year-round membership.
Jeez. I've created a
Yeah,
monster, is what you're saying.
Not sure if... Oh yeah, dude. It's all your fault. Yeah, I'm a pretty big introvert, so the fact that, like, it was so intimidating to me at first to play with complete strangers online.
Oh, dude,
Like,
one grenade and they
mean,
both went down?
Even now,
pretty
like,
impressive.
there's a lot of times where I worry about how I'm holding up compared to other players I'm playing with.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's something that's
it's-
interesting that kind of comes along with the online online community is more or less the fact that it's either very open or very tight-knit. And I've never really run into groups where it's one or the other. Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay. Like it's either a already established group of friends or it's people who are just like super open and super chill with everything and everyone.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist.
I love this part where he uses the he uses the recording to open the door because it's the classic like action movie sequence, you know.
Bard.
Yeah.
Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit. And the vaccine?
I'm looking.
But yeah, dude, it was pretty funny, like how I went from avoiding, like if I did not know them like well and personal, I didn't want anything to do with them. Like I don't know, I'm just really shy.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those things that's completely understandable too. It's definitely interesting. I don't want to be here anymore.
There's actually, I don't know that if you knew this, but there's.
Oh, he hunts you! He hunts you! He hunts you!
Oof.
Of course he
Run
hunts
for
you!
it.
He's a hunter. 'Cause why not?
I mean, it is his name. But I was playing with Freezing Point one time.
It'll be okay, Jack.
I think we were doing Fallout 76, and you joined the party, and I was completely and utterly silent. I didn't say a single word. And you were in that party for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes just talking to Sean. And then it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go. And it's like, okay. And not a word the entire time.
I think Sean even was like,
Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
thanks for that first aid spray. I'll really need it. Okay. This part.
Now the fun shit.
Although I will say, I like how. Oh, jeez. Once these ones go down, they like stay down. I don't know. I just find it relieving when they do stuff like that. Excuse me, please? No? Pardon? Oh, sweet. I can get rid of a lot of this crap. No! Get off me! Stranger danger! Bad touch!
Yeah, you're lucky though. Since you were a middle child, you can be the pioneer in your family for like gaming, like me and my dad were, or like me for online gaming, I guess, or bringing in
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, so, that reminds me, I need to tell my story of how I got introduced to Xbox. So, I have 3 older brothers, so I got a pretty big family, you know. I'm the 5th out of 6 kids, you know, so it's not.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Sorry, I'm kind of focused on fighting this thing now. Yup. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You lose something? Okay. Can I not be caught on this? Thank you. Oh, jeez. But no, so 2 of my older brothers are kind of the ones that were really into gaming, you know, and they're really the ones that got kind of, in a way, pioneered our family for gaming, you know. And so what they did was they actually saved up money, you know, here and there, not all at once. They didn't get jobs or anything more traditional like that, you know. And they saved up money and they went to the midnight release, and this always like blew my mind. I was like, oh, they stayed up till midnight for this? Like, and they went to the midnight release. Hey, can you guys, take a chill pill? Get off my face, don't kiss me! Oh, no! That's my brains, you can't have it. But they went to the midnight release for the original Xbox, and that always, like, blew my mind.
Wow. That just seems so long ago.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was, what, almost 20 years ago? Like, next year will be, I believe it's the 20th anniversary of when Xbox came out. Alright,
So
time
it
to blow
came
this
out
pillar.
in
2001, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe you can knock the pillar down with that explosive.
When did Microsoft Xbox come out?
That was a bad toss. That was
November
also a bad
15th,
toss.
2001.
Yep. Get knifed! Get knifed! Get knifed! Get knifed! Get knifed! And so, like, they went to the midnight release, and it was nuts, and it was crazy. Like, I didn't go. But they kind of, like, talked about it, you know? And so that's what I grew up with that, pretty much. And so they stayed up, they brought it home. I was obviously still asleep, but they got Halo with it, because, you know, Halo was the launch title for it. Oh yeah, dang it, I can't get rid of this gun now. I'm doomed. I'm doomed to have tons of equipment.
Guess I'm not talking you out of this. The storage facility is underground, beneath this hospital. I've lost contact with Carl.
And, you know, Rated M game, parents not huge fans of that kind of stuff. So it was definitely interesting to have that in my house, because you wouldn't think that it would be like the first time ever that has happened, but it was, and so it was very interesting to, you know, grow up with that. And every so often, you know, I'd sneak it. I'd sneak playing Halo. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. I don't like that.
Gotta get it in when you can.
Yeah. And my brothers would, you know, they had the audacity to let me play every so often and whatnot. Okay, we're just gonna go. Like, screw the rest of the hospital. We're just out of here. And then, you know, I never really had a job growing up, and I never got an allowance growing up, and so a steady source of income during my childhood was non-existent. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I already have the grenade launcher, so I'm okay picking up explosives here and there. So I never was. I always got hand-me-downs, pretty much. So eventually my brothers grew up, they moved out, you know, kind of situation, and they left the Xbox. I just, you know, I eventually got to the point to where my parents stopped caring as much. Like, they wouldn't want me playing Rated M games all the time, but they stopped caring what I played most of the time. As long as it wasn't too bloody and didn't, like, swear and stuff like that. And, you know, Halo, original Halo, at least, never really had that issue. And so I would play it every so often and whatnot, but something that was interesting was my another hip pouch, nice. Was my brother essentially modded our Xbox to where it had an internal hard drive that you could download games onto.
Huh.
And all you needed was the disc to download it onto the hard drive. So we essentially had a hard drive based memory system like an Xbox or a PlayStation does now, or even a Nintendo consoles have now, built directly into our original Xbox. And so we had tons of games, like tons of games. Do I have to activate this? Okay. I'm not going to. I'm going to see if I can. And so it was very... This entire sequence to start. And so, you know, like I played games that a lot of people didn't hear about or know about on the original Xbox. Like Nightcaster or Robotech or the old oh, it's so old, but it's the super old Disney skateboarding game.
Wait, okay, I think I did play that on GameCube.
And it had like some 41 and like
yeah,
just all these old
and you could like go skate Pizza Planet and stuff.
Yeah. And it just had like all the characters from like Disney, Pixar and stuff.
Yeah, I remember it.
And it was freaking classic, dude. And then like Tony Hawk Pro Skater was a freaking staple in our house. I remember being so excited when we got geez, dogs. When we got Boba Fett in like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I think is what it was. Oh, okay. And just, you know, like growing up like that, and being able to see what video games could do got me really interested in video games. Like I would play video games all the time whenever I could.
As you should.
All right, I don't want to go in there. That's a spooky, scary place. That is a dark place. You must never go there. You doing all right there, buddy? Good talk. And so, you know, growing up, on primarily Nintendo, Xbox was new to me, and so I like was super stoked about it, super excited. Couldn't really get over the fact that that existed. Oh, jeez. Actually, let's go ahead and equip that. Do that. And do that. Line them up and knock them down. And so, you know, like, a lot of people grew up with very limited access to video games and whatnot. And so I definitely feel like I had a great opportunity when I grew up, having, ooh, that was close, having access to pretty much everything. I remember we didn't have our own Super Nintendo. We had to essentially borrow it from a family friend. And by that I mean we borrowed it. My brothers bought their own games for it, or somehow got their own games for it, and then proceeded to every so often they would. Okay, how do I get the last fuse? I forgot how to get there. Oh, right. I have to go in this room. I hate those things.
I don't know
No
that
joke,
many
like-
things in Resident Evil are deserving of love.
Well, no, I just don't like enemies where you shoot them and you knock them down and they have like a little death animation, you know? And then they aren't dead by time you finish killing them. It's always rough.
Tis rough.
Seriously, you can just chill on fire like that? Resourceful little buggers. Okay, what am I gonna have to discard? It's 2 handgun ammos? Yeah,
Wait,
sounds
here
about
it
right. So yeah, my primary exposure to Xbox was for sure that good old Halo. And you know, it was one of the first instances of, oh jeez, just put him in, man. Go 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 go. Hit the button, hit the button. Thank you. Hooray! And I think that was kind of the moment where I realized
What was he doing in here?
video games were a way to tell a story beyond what the player, I guess. Oh, I don't even have the Magnum. What the frick? What?
Oof.
Single tier. Unless I can combine it with this. Oh, no. Sad day.
We'll find the vaccine.
Get
up
that
ahead.
from the hospital. Excuse me, can this door open? Please and thank you. Wait, can I discard this piece? Nope. Okay, so it's just stuck in my inventory. Oh, and I don't have the Magnum, and I never will, because it's in the
Sure
hospital.
you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Get this done.
Resident Evil
Like this
without
if
a
you cry
Magnum.
every time.
Can I get an F in the chat?
But yeah, no, like, the storytelling that Bungie did was nuts in my mind. Like, I didn't know you could do that kind of stuff in a video game, because, you know, the most in-depth video game I had ever experienced was Zelda.
Super Mario.
Nah, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, is that Ocarina? Ocarina has a pretty good story.
Oh yeah, I know it does, but it is all shown kind of to the player in a very uniform fashion, and it's not as, I guess, gripping might be the right term to use.
It's a very
Um,
basic, easy to understand story. Kind of simple.
Yeah, yeah, very, very straightforward, very basic. It's a open and closed situation of you can like start the game.
Vaccine synthesis. Place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright.
Yeah, you have to make it yourself. Give me this access code. Of course! Well, I don't have the Magnum, so goodbye, Magnum ammo. I never knew you.
Ugh. It hurts my heart to hear those words.
It's painful, man. It's painful. Is there a bobblehead nearby? Yeah, there is. Kachka! I got you. Yeah, like Halo's story was just insane. And then Halo 2 came out and I was like, wait a minute. Video games can have sequels with, like, you know, the same characters in it? And I was blown away. And then I played Halo 2 and I hated it. I hate the story of Halo 2. It's I don't like it.
What? Why?
It's just super long and awkward and like convoluted in
I-
ways. No,
I've
don't.
never completed any Halo campaign except for the mission Halo 2.
Yeah. Okay, buddies, you can't. No, you can't. I said no. Stop. Stop
Were
it.
energy swords in Halo 1? Or were they added in Halo 2, by the way?
They were in Halo 1, but you couldn't. Come on, dodge your way to victory. Chill. Come on, let's go. They were in Halo 1, but you couldn't pick them up. They would be destroyed every time an enemy died with them. So those were like the hardest elites. Were the elites that had energy swords, and they always sucked going after them and whatnot.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
And of course that makes me mad. Oh, I don't. No, just die, please.
Well, since you said please.
He didn't die! Because these things just don't die! I hate them! They're the worst!
At least the controls are smooth.
Yeah, no, seriously. I don't know what I would be doing if these controls sucked. Like, oh my gosh, I hit the dodge button too! Like, get off me. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. You don't know me. You don't know me like that.
Don't even look at him.
Oh. You know what's gonna suck? This is gonna suck so bad.
Why is that?
The freaking hunter and like tyrant development area.
Oh, because
Because you have to fight them to get out.
yeah, that is straight up not a good time.
And I'm got like barely any ammo.
Yeah, that's not fun.
But we're almost there. Oh, of course you were able to wake up and sneak up behind me and freaking just die. Come on. Oh, great. Healing items. Oh, he's still not dead. Great. Freaking.
They're freaking pricks.
Seriously, though. When will you learn?
Some people never.
If I get like anything out of this run through, like points or whatever, out of this run through, I'm definitely buying an unlimited ammo weapon.
Solve half your problems.
Thank you.
So if you never had a job or allowance or anything like that, how long did it take for you to get your next console after Xbox?
Well, so like I said, my brothers were pretty set on playing video games, and so they got the 360 when it came out. They got my brother worked at a electronics store, so he got the he actually got a GameCube for free because he was like the top performing sales rep and whatnot. And so, you know, growing up, we kind of always had access to the next thing. Yeah, see, this part's gonna freaking suck.
That's the spirit.
I got 3 bullets to my name. That's all. Otherwise, I got a knife. Ooh, get ready.
See, that's what one of the nicest things about Resident Evil 4, in my opinion, is that killing enemies actually is rewarding.
Yeah, I'm kind of missing that, but I'd rather fight these punks with a knife than have them drop money for me.
When you were aiming down your sights at the shopkeeper, I was like, oh no. And then you turn around and save, and I'm like, I've played enough Skyrim to know where this is going.
It's just...
And then...
It's so stupid! Why have the shopkeeper if he doesn't sell ammo?
I don't know.
Like, what's the point?
I never had
just have
ammo
him-
problems.
Just have him sell limited things of ammo. It's not that hard.
Man, it cracks me up.
Out of the way!
But yeah, in my opinion, you're just about done with the worst section of the game. You did the railroad, or mine carts. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
And the fight against Salazar. I hated both of those areas.
Yeah, when you were all like, "Oh, this is gonna be rough," I was honestly kind of surprised how fast I killed him. It took a couple attempts, but it went by pretty quick.
How unlucky you can get doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely apparent, but that's how I feel about the entire game. It's like you're at the mercy of luck, and I don't think that's good game design when they put you at the mercy of luck.
Yeah.
Like this, I got myself into this predicament, not saving ammo and not, you know, being thorough with checking everything and whatnot. Like, I deserve to be where I'm at.
As you know, I'm a slow and steady boy.
Ooh. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. And now I'm out of ammo. It's knife time.
Not gonna lie.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even have time to open my ammo. Like, freaking bullcrap.
If this was me in Jill's position, I would be dead. I'm not gonna try and pretend otherwise. I would have died by now.
I mean, if this was me in Jill's position, I would dodge when I hit the dodge button. But you know, that's just me.
Dude, I would dodge and die. I would just straight out die. I'm not for this kind of business.
I definitely hit most of you with... You gonna die there, bud?
So do
there we go.
Do either of your parents game or just your siblings?
Nope. Nope. Literally just us kids.
I guess
Which is
that's
why
one
I'm like
advantage
always,
I had.
Which is why I'm always like surprised when people are all like, "Oh yeah, my dad plays that game." I'm like, "Your dad what now?" Like, because I don't even think I've ever seen my dad pick up a controller. You know.
Just so weird to me, because like, and I'm sure for you too, but it's like so many great memories playing games and so many great stories that we've experienced. It's like, why don't other people like doing this?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, my parents both were raised in situations where it was like not tight on money, but it was definitely they had to work for their money. And so, you know, my dad grew up gardening all the time and helping his mom out with that. Okay, can one of you die from the acid rounds? Oh, sweet, they both died. Outstanding. Okay, lift the quarantine, please. Lift the quarantine, please. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Lift the quarantine.
This is an awkward situation to be in. But I can dig it. Ooh! Ooh! I seriously about to do this?
Do it. Do it.
Dude. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bullcrap.
You know, I just thought I was in fifth grade. We had to write a poem, and I wrote a poem about my GameCube.
Nice, dude. You know how they were always like, write about your dream career.
Yeah.
My dream career was to be a game tester. Just play video games all the time, and now I'm a game tester, and I get to play video games all the time.
Yeah. Back when you were in chess club.
Nah,
Like,
dude, I never did
old
chess
Todd.
club. I ain't a loser. I'm just joking. Chess club's alright.
Yes, I was in chess club. Dude, I'm so bad at chess. I'm not even gonna try and pretend otherwise. I'm just
Oh,
terrible.
I forgot about this fight. I was like, dude, I'm home free. Like, I did it. I got the vaccine. And then I have an entire another nemesis fight. But hey, at least they give me ammo. Just gonna take that.
What in God's name is this place?
Wow. Okay. What can I drop? What can I drop? I wish I could drop this, but I can't. Oh, actually. Yeah, dude, I totally forgot that I had this handgun ammo still in here. Planning ahead, being smart, conserving ammo.
Attaboy.
Gonna get wrecked. This part sucks.
So what was the first Resident Evil you played?
Resident Evil 2. That's a lie.
The
That is
remake
actually a
or the
complete
original?
and that is complete and utter lie. The HD remaster of the first one.
Nice.
But I played it like literally 6 months before I played the remake.
I
of the
figured you
second
played
one.
5 before.
Nope. Oh yeah. Never mind. Jeez, what am I saying? I am a liar. Yeah, I played 5, but it was more or less my friend like had 5 and was like, dude, this co-op is so sick, let's play it. And I was like, I don't know, I don't really like, you know, action-y Resident Evil games. And he's like, dude, it's really good. And so I naively believed him. Hey, buddy.
Like, I mean, it's Resident Evil, obviously. You gotta suspend, like, reality.
Yeah.
Realistic.
But there's just
The punching
only
a
so
boulder.
much suspending you can do. Oh no, that's the most believable part, honestly, to me.
Yeah. I found my favorite. All the Resident Evils. You know why? Because you can tell
Why?
her to stand there or hide in a box. She'll automatically just duck out of the way. It's like she's not even there. Got a big enough
Except for when
shoebox,
she
you can just stuff her in it.
Definitely is. Please tell me. Oh yes, I still have an open inventory slot.
Jill, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Carlos, please. Free me from this prison of not being able to kill this punk. Where are you gonna be hiding, you little punk?
Watch it, you've got company.
How many more fights do you think it's gonna take for Nemesis to take a hint?
Now, rip that fucker apart.
I don't know. He seems like a pretty nice guy, honestly. So what I do is I actually try and line Nemesis up with at least one of the zombies so he can... Wait, what? Okay. Tactical roll. Yes. Yes. Keep running. Keep running in circles.
Number 8. Yeah.
Whoa, what? Ah! Get wrecked, punk.
You know what I think's funny? How much, like, the image of playing video games has changed over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Got some more incoming.
Come out and play, shitbird.
Who would have thought people would become multi-millionaires from playing video games all day?
Not my parents.
I mean,
Excuse me. Running. Thank you.
Here comes some more. Number 8. I
Okay,
got
can
this.
he just be dead, please?
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
the fuck? Yeah. So, because there were drop
Dude, you're
zones all
cutting
the
out
time.
something fierce.
In Nebraska. Can you?
No, you're still chopping in and out.
Got some more incoming. Look out.
Oh, jeez! Gosh, dang it! And I'm out of healing items too, so that means if I die, I freaking die. And I don't wanna. I refuse, Nemesis!
Oof.
I freaking refuse! Nope, there it is. So stupid! Stuff like this just irks me. Cause there's like two first aid kits, or first aid sprays in there, and I only used one of them. So you know something's going on. Okay, I don't need this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it.
This is. Am I coming through better for you now yet? Or am I?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're definitely a lot better.
Alright, Nebraska, we went to a garage sale. They had garage sales, or yard sales. Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, and just dude, a box that I looked in, and there was an original Xbox, 4 controllers, and all the cords, no games with it, but all the cords were there and whatnot. And I'm like, hey, how much for this? And he's like, how about $1? I'm like, you got it. So I got an original Xbox with 4 controllers for $1.
Jeez, that is a steal if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was stinking funny.
Give me a sec, sorry.
I'll take out a 10.
There we go.
Watch it, you've got company.
Like, whose idea was it to essentially make a battle arena in this secret lab under a hospital, under a city, where they're just like, nah,
Dude.
we're just gonna have a chute that just deposits zombies into this arena. Don't worry about it.
What I want to know is where the crap does they're freaking.
Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just dead? No? Okay. Last time it just did a weird animation. Jill, get up. Thank you. Give me this. There we go.
I'm about people making and creating the virus and it accidentally breaking out. But
Oh, it's
never
not.
do
It
you-
definitely was an accident. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but you never hear about like them selling it to a government or military.
Yeah.
And having it be
Why is
used.
it so zoomed in? Does it seem really zoomed in right now?
Here, let me refresh the feed.
I guess it was just me. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot you could change the freaking zoom distance, I guess. I
Doesn't
don't
seem like it's too zoomed in to me. Seems about the same.
Huh! Ah, it's just like awkwardly zoomed in whenever you're in the literal arena. I apparently grabbed everything. Love when he swipes at the zombies. Oh no, great. Freaking fantastic. Just throw me! I want you to touch me!
Freaking love Lord of the Rings so much. I would love another Lord of the Rings game. I've played 2 ones they recently put out quite extensively and I'm ready for
Oh
another.
my goodness. I hate that attack so much. It's the dumbest bullcrap. In my opinion. The fact that... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I'm just
Oh,
peeved
no,
at
that's
the
fine.
stupid, like, tentacle move that Nemesis does.
Like impossible to dodge.
Yeah, where it's, nearly impossible to dodge.
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
hey, at least he took out some of the zombies.
Got some more incoming.
Alright.
Look out!
Not gonna lie though, you know how like for Doom they made like plushies and like of the demons. They should do that with like Nemesis and stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nemesis, calm down, calm down, calm down, come on. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Oh, don't make me. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the freaking shot. It doesn't have enough range! What the crap? Oh, now it worked. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh my gosh. So close, but I was out of handgun ammo!
So close yet so far away.
Yeah, like that? Bet you don't. Like that. He tapped me, and I like fall down and take damage from that. It's dumb as bullcrap. Come on, just get mad. Come on. Yep, nope, that's fine. It's once again like a nearly impossible move to avoid, and I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it when game developers think that's what makes things difficult.
Yeah.
Watch it, you've got company. He's
Where you
hiding
hiding?
behind tank one. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Ooh. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. But yeah, whoever designed this thing to have like a zombie shoot where zombies just kind of slide out was a freaking either a genius.
I was reading about that actually. Dr. Lovett built it.
For what purpose?
Never mind. It
To
was
get
a,
like
if you-
dispose
it was
of
a
them?
reference to Sweeney Todd.
Oh.
Mrs.
Dude,
Lovett.
you can't do references like that. I ain't a play nerd.
My bad, my bad. But anyways, she
Yeah,
they
she
make a
has a chute
chute.
at the bottom of the. Yeah.
Goodness. So
Oh, that could have ended so well, Nemesis. But you had to hit me. I'm just joking. I'm fine. As you can tell, it says right there, I'm fine. It says fine. Fine. Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it.
this is fine.
I got this. Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it.
Knife! Knife! Run away! Ah! Yeah, sick flip. I love when he. I love when he takes out the zombies.
The
For
thing
me.
Got some more incoming.
You're cutting out again.
Hey.
Look out.
Dude, you're cutting out so bad right now. Britt, if you can hear me, you are cutting out way bad. Oh, right, I already used one. I think he's dead, ladies and gentlemen. Young Nasty has officially died. Moved on to the ascendant plane of, I don't know, existing.
Surprise, asshole.
Oh, I haven't done yet. I have to be old now. Right.
Oh, we did it.
Lie?
You're still cutting out, man.
Vaccine back.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nelly. Alright, we're almost there. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Open.
Now.
Oh, thank goodness! I can use that, and then I can get more of that. Ooh, that's some big spooky stuff. All right, give me this.
Get it. Eat 'em.
Let's go, buddy.
Let's go party. Let's go party.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
I'm out like a demon.
Just put the battery in. Put the battery in, Jill. Come on, you can push it faster.
Power sources remaining.
Push it in.
I think I'm coming through clearish.
Power source.
Clearish now.
You are now. Yeah, definitely better.
Yeah. I can't die yet, not until I'm old nasty man.
Go ahead. I'm gonna put you right back.
Once I hit 40, I'm gonna stop being young nasty man and be middle-aged man. Or middle-aged nasty man.
I'm middle-aged.
Manum for short.
What?
I don't know. It's gonna be that time of day where my body's like, yeah, we should probably go to bed, so we're going to make you delusional and think you're funnier than you are.
I mean, that's pretty much just me 24/7.
Delusion is what makes life worth living, am I right?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, buddy. Open wide, say ah! You freaking xenomorph ripoff.
Next time, take the fucking hit.
Already here. Like, this, when you first did this playthrough, it did not seem even remotely this short.
It's cause
I mean,
I split it up into like 5 parts. It took me 5 hours to beat it the first time.
And I mean, I guess like the cutscenes probably add
Oh
a
yeah,
little bit too.
yeah. If I hadn't skipped all the cutscenes, I didn't want to skip that last cutscene because I love that scene where she just shoves it into his mouth and blows him up. It's so good. Like, say what you will about this game not following the story of the original, like that scene alone is worth the entire build-up.
I can still catch him.
Man, after
I
I
wonder
finish
what
this,
the
I'm gonna go make
speed
some
runner
victory
record
nachos.
is.
Oh, I guarantee you it's like an hour and a half or less. Like, speedrunners are freaking nuts.
Carlos! No!
Oh no! I wasn't fast enough!
To get your S rank.
No. I didn't take the shot. Apparently fast enough.
Oh,
So I
haven't.
I got bad ending. I got the bad ending.
That's so sad.
Like this if you cry every
Still
time.
catch him.
Does it just end the game, or does it reload you?
Yeah, no,
give
it's
you the option.
it's a game over, and then no, like I have to.
Reload your save if you want a
Wait,
different.
what?
Come or play it again.
What the heck? Okay, so you have to actually aim at his head and pull the trigger to aim at his head. You can't just shoot him in the gut. Like, who cares about Carlos? Carlos doesn't matter. Just hit the idiot.
I can still catch him.
Oh, so it does
That's-
reload you.
Yeah. But like Okay, how long of a timer do I have? Cause this is getting stupid right now. Like I have to have it lined up perfectly with his head, or like what am I aiming for? Am I aiming for the knife? Am I aiming for his face? Why is it so shaky all of a sudden, even though Jill is crouching? Like, she should have it braced a lot better than that if she's crouching.
It's funny because it's like no sweat.
Take the shot! She won't do it. Doesn't have it in her.
Okay, so you have to shoot his shoulder. That's freaking stupid. Alright, let's finish this thing. Yeah, that was like 6 different cutscenes. Holy cow. Alright, I definitely did not get the best results. Yeah, B rank. But hey, I shaved off almost 3 hours from my original time.
It hasn't displayed your stats yet.
Yeah.
"12 deaths, 0 saves. Almost 3 hours."
Yeah. I did it. I bought the
Ammo pistol.
yeah.
Nice.
And then I bought a hip pouch. But hey, I got it. I got the minimalist.
That's what matters. Man, that's crazy how short this game is, though.
Well, yeah, and that's like one of the biggest complaints of everybody.
I mean, for 6, like, what I try to aim for when I buy a game is to get a hour of playtime per dollar, which I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely more or less depending on the game. Like for like games like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, or whatever it's called, Witcher, like you're definitely getting more than an hour. But then like on like Resident Evil 2, this you're not, and so it's tipped, or is it fine, or is it like, how does this correlate to bang for buck? Because I mean, it's a good game. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
But where it's so short, but at the same time, the developer team really put a lot of effort into the game.
Yeah, and I think that's where, you know, this game and the Resident Evil 2
Because it's a
remake
quality
kind
game.
of kind of shine is in their replayability and in their, like, in a way, their desire to challenge you as a player. Because they definitely set it up to where it's like, oh no, like, you are gonna want to straight up speedrun this all the time. So it's
Really,
very
like,
interesting. Yeah,
It
so you have to
makes
get
it for enjoyable streaming content as well.
you have to get 2 hours, 5 saves
For an S.
for an S rank, and the assisted you have to get 2.5, 5 saves for an S rank, and then for hardcore you have to get an hour and 45 minutes and 5 saves.
Well, that's more saves than last time.
I mean, that's more saves than I did the entire time.
You did 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that I have the unlimited ammo, man, I might actually try this again next week. Speedrun it again.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
with like the extra pouch, like and an unlimited ammo pistol. Doesn't seem it would be that bad.
Yeah, for reals. We'll go with the classic styles for next time. Just get those ready. Yeah, begin the game with an assault rifle. Receive more ammunition when crafting. You know, all these things that are interesting.
An
Yeah,
assault
no,
rifle like Carlos's?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Weird.
But
Not
yeah.
a fan of full auto in Resident Evil.
Well, and that's the weird thing is like the assault rifle, it works.
Yeah, because it's longer and more stable, I imagine, than the frickin'
SMGs that they try and
SMGs.
shove down your throat. But that's how I feel about every SMG in video games. Is like they're erratic and unstable, even though they're technically a smaller caliber than an assault rifle most of the time. And so, like, having them being that unstable, especially when they have a stock on them, is just ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, no, dude, thanks again for joining me. The conversation may have not been as intriguing or as in depth as last time, but it was definitely fun. No, that's partially my fault because I was so focused on playing the game because I haven't memorized it like I have to. But no, I definitely appreciate you sticking around and chatting it up and whatnot.
Yeah, it was nice to not be up till 2 a.m. this time. I will say that.
Yeah, we'll have to give that a shot next time. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, thanks for joining me. Thanks to everyone for joining in. Thanks for the raid once again, London. I know you're probably asleep and not watching by now, but I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the new follows. And yeah, definitely plan on doing something like this on a more regular basis. So keep an eye out for that. What? What?
Don't forget to thank our sponsor. Wait, we don't have
Who's
a
our
sponsor?
Oh, who's our sponsor?
Well, that's interesting. We don't have a sponsor. That means we have available spots for a sponsor. If there's any sponsors out there,
please,
come on over.
I don't need literal just open doors to freaking Raid Shadow Legends to come up in here and try and sponsor us. Please do not do that. This is definitely not sponsored. Probably never will be sponsored. This is literally just me doing my own thing.
Oh man.
Just chilling out, man.
Stop trying to make this into something it isn't, gosh dang it!
Seriously, please. Stop.
This is a happy place.
But no, thank you, Young Nasty, for joining us. For those of you still watching, keep an eye and an ear out for more Only the Good Dead Young. Don't worry, we'll come up with a better name for this later. But that's the best I can do right now, and honestly, in my mind, it rolls off the tongue a lot better.
In case you guys aren't catching up what he's putting down, it's a play on Only the Good Die Young. It took me a couple seconds when he first said it, so I wanted to make sure nobody else was in the same boat.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so yeah, this will be a more regular segment on streams and whatnot, and it will be uploaded to YouTube for everyone to watch forever, never be taken down unless we get copy striked.
Why would we get copy striked?
I don't know. Are you gonna copy strike me for using your likeness?
You hear that? I don't like it.
All right. Well, have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys later. Probably not tomorrow. Also, keep an eye out for Final Fantasy. New episode should be going up tomorrow at some point in time. Should be premiering. I'm going to upload it tonight. Hopefully it actually uploads and doesn't crap out on me. But yeah, catch you guys. See you, and bye-bye.